So what are we doing today?
We're taking a couple trees down to expand the farm.
Which ones?
There's ash tree. There's a couple pine trees that vines are going on up in it. There's a couple over here that we need to case down to expand.
All right. What do you got with you?
My 395 XP.
Let's see it work.
All right.
So he's modest, but he'll never tell you that he's been doing this for years. 27, that says something. Honestly, he's a really good guy. I know him a lot. Hell yeah, brother! Did not like. Was that spoopy? Was that spoopy? Were you spooked? I guess I probably should have started taking a recording of what this area will look like before we finish. Wasn't thinking about that far, but I've got some work to do. We're gonna clear out the brush. We're gonna flatten this area out, and this is going to turn into this back half, the chicken run and pen, and then the front half I'm gonna do into gardens, which Miss Cora is going to be very upset with because she likes chasing squirrels out here. Isn't that right, girl? Whoop. Gone. So you're looking at that one right here. All goes according to plan. Should lay right across this back end. Live in. You're okay. Come here. Sit. Sit. You're okay. You're okay. It's all over. The scary part's over. Free. Did not like. I think I'll bring you inside. So I'm not completely useless. I've got my own little craftsman here. I'm gonna go out and help him delimb everything and get that thing chopped up so we can get it either into the log pile or into some usable firewood. This is the vine that I was talking about. I think my buddy and I seem to think it's sweetwood, but I'm also not convinced that it's not just that invasive stuff that's up here. I don't remember the name. Or possibly grapevine, because there's this whole section right here is just nothing but grapevine taken over. I gotta get that trash out. And you can see right there the remnants of Yeah, you can see right there the remnants of some old weed mat that has been taken up. So I just wanted to give you guys a close-up of what I'm handling here. So a bit of an update. Working on limbing this stuff. That crap is nasty. Like it's thick and it is everywhere. I had no idea it would be this bad. I figured it would probably pop apart as we went, but no, it is completely interwoven in this thing. So it's gonna take us a hot minute to untangle this. So we are 1, 2, 3, on to our 4th. And while he was over there, he just discovered a 5th that we're gonna have to take out because more of that vine is crawling up. Oh, too far. There we go. You can see it just a little bit center camera of where it's pulling up now. So my philosophy is if it's dead wood and it's gonna come down, I'd rather do it now than in a windstorm. The only good thing is it's on our property, so I can actually handle it. I'm gonna get a little close to the one tree that I was talking about, and then I'm gonna bug out. But if you look, hell yeah. There she goes. On to the next. So now we're 5 in. And we got the next one right there. We gotta get all of these saplings out too, because they're all gnarled up from the brush that got pushed up on them. But once I do this, I'll have an abundance of firewood, and I'll be able to get everything run through the sawmill. And hopefully I can use the boards from this to make our chicken coop, and that would be kind of cool. Big problem is just getting this whole area leveled out, because it is chunky. this one is probably going to turn to straight into firewood, depending on how rotted it is inside. I think this is the one we saw the bark peeling off of. I'm gonna learn. It's gonna take me a minute to learn what I should film and what I shouldn't. But we were out here a couple of days looking up at these trees, getting a good view and feel for what's gonna need to happen. And yeah, it is. There's a lot of deadwood that's gonna have to get taken care of. Like if I want to get through the forest and just clear out the deadwood, I'll have firewood for days. Probably not a full season. I don't think I'll get more than a couple of, maybe a cord out of most of it, depending on what's actually, you know, usable as firewood. But I mean, scrap is scrap, and campfire always needs something to burn. I got a lot to learn though. And I'm grateful he's here to help me, because I've logged, I've done firewood for years. Not a clue how to drop a tree properly without hurting myself. So you said it was some cowboy. Why'd you do what you did?
I noticed there's a dead limb halfway up, and I wanted to keep it sort of parallel with these trees, so we're not, you know, cutting a tree that's like this. So I put a wedge on the face cut. When it falls, it will lift the tree up, and it will like sort of
roll into it
a little bit. Not a whole lot, you know, moving the whole notch over. That's what I did. I moved the notch over, but I wanted to make sure I could get it past this tree and save the top. Which, as you can see, yeah, I bent it over, but not too bad where it's gonna break.
So you think this tree will recover?
Yes.
Hell yeah. All right, before I got started, you stopped me and told me you wanted to handle this. Why? What's up?
Because these are under so much pressure. You can see it's already splitting.
Mm-hmm.
And if you just cut it, it will explode. And if you're not careful, it'll come out and hit you. Or bring the saw up in your face.
Yep.
So, this little one I'm not worried about. It doesn't have a lot of pressure on it. I'll show you how it's going to be. And then this one, I'll show you the correct way to do it. Okay?
Sounds good.
All right. So, people come and it's like, oh, I'll just cut it down. See that?
Yeah, the snapback?
It's snapped.
Yep.
And see how it sprung out? With bigger stuff, you could cut it and it could come up, and when it snaps back, it could come up and hit you in the face.
Yep.
And I don't want to get plastic surgery. I don't want to have you plastic surgery.
No, I like my face. Thank you.
Exactly. Even though it's ugly.
Ah, bite
But
me.
I'm going to show you the correct way to cut the tree.
Sounds good.
All right. That's one of the ways.
Well, talk me through what you did, because it looked like you were literally taking like tiny little slices all the way out of the bent side.
So, as you can see, it's called relief cuts.
Yep.
Make these little tiny little cuts. That's one way you could do it. Just make a tiny little relief cut, and when you see it start bending up, then you come in the back and just slowly cut the back from where you cut those pizza cuts.
Mm-hmm.
Because basically that's what you're making. Little pizza cuts so you can bend, that's one of the ways. Some of the ways I don't like to do it, you go underneath, like say this one where it's broken, you come up and you shave it for it to bend, and then you break it. That I don't like to do because it wears the side of the bar where the chain goes.
Yep.
And then you're out, you know,
A whole bar at
a
that
whole
point.
bar. But it takes a long time for that to wear. See, I take good care of my stuff, so I try to keep it as long as I can.
How long have you been doing this for, man? You went to school for this, right?
Yes. So I started in high school, or before high school, and then I keyed my classes in what's called agricultural science, which the school had a woodlot, and they brought us out one by one and just taught us how to do it, or as a group setting. And then I got hired through a volunteer through the school. His name is Mr. Snow. He has his own land and his own little logging company, and he just brought me on and taught me even more.
So you'd say what, 10 years?
Yes.
Hell yeah, man. And you're only 27, right?
Yes.
Don't look it.
I feel it.
All right, so what we're gonna probably do with everything going on with the bittersweet is we're gonna stop here because we're gonna have to pull this whole row out. It's just completely filled with this. And worse, to be honest. So what we're already planning to do is to level this out and use an excavator to reorganize the logs to make it easier for the sawmill. So we're gonna mark those last trees for what we want to cut into both log and round for wood and firewood. And then we're gonna go inside, plan out when we're gonna we're gonna rent the equipment to get the rest of this done. And hopefully we'll be having a bonfire here pretty soon.